Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope this video finds everyone in good spirit, good health, and getting ready for this here nice spring weather that is rapidly approaching us. Okay guys, I'm going to get right on into the video that I will be sharing with you guys today. And it is the best ever ribeye steak sandwich. Yes guys, it is absolutely delicious, and the ones of you tried don't say maybe you was right, and thank you. So guys, let me tell you what I need for this recipe, and then I'm gonna go over to the stove. Well, I'm gonna prep this here once I get out the camera, but I'm gonna go over to the stove and show you guys just how simple this sandwich is to assemble. And another thing guys, I'm going to be cutting certain steps so I can cut down on the time of the video, but I'm gonna show you each step that I take, just a little snippet of it. Okay guys, the first thing you're gonna need is this right here. This extra thin shaved ribeye steak. I don't know how many of you guys are familiar with it. If you have any more, if you have any questions about it, where you can get it from, well, I would hope they would have it in just about most stores. But if you have any questions about it, just drop me an email, and guys, I'd be glad to let you know. Can they see it, Tuck?
You can see it.
But I want you guys to see the pack that it's in, so you know exactly what you're looking for. Okay, guys, you're gonna need this is probably about a pound, but you get as much as you need it according to how many sandwiches and stuff you're gonna make. And then, guys, you're gonna need some Swiss cheese. Now I have this here Sargento Swiss cheese, but I think I got some of my I had some deli sliced Swiss cheese in the refrigerator that I had for earlier sandwiches, and I'll go back and wait a minute guys, let me respin you real quick. I was touching that meat, but I know you guys are like me nowadays. Well, I kind of always did that. When you come from the store, you have your little disinfectant, wipe everything down. But guys, this is some Arnold country style butter bread by now let's say I read the butter in it is Land O'Lake. Can you see it? But guys, now with the bread, any type of deli bread, I call this, that you like or you use, that you are familiar with, you go right ahead on and use it. But this is just one of the kinds that I use. You know, you can use whole wheat, whatever bread that you prefer. But it's best to get a deli slice or some thin slice, or just not like that regular white bread that we have in a loaf. Okay guys, now this is a large sweet onion, and you're going to use your onion, cheese, and all this according to how many sandwiches and stuff you make. Now I'm going to have this cut up and everything when I get back and over at the stove, and probably already sauteed. And guys, I'm going to use a small amount of this here soy sauce. Now that's optional. If you don't want to use that, you don't have to. And then I'm going to use some of this here Montreal steak seasoning. This is real good, guys. Tuck don't have no problem with putting this on. Usually when I'm fixing his steak, this is about all I put on, and maybe just a small amount of salt and black pepper. And then guys, you're gonna use a small amount of this olive oil. I'll show you how much you use when I get over to the stove. And guys, this is some butter. I'll be using some to saute the onions, and I'll be using some to brown my bread. Now guys, when I get over to the stove, the first thing I'm going to do is take you through the step of showing you how to toast my bread, and then we'll go from there. Okay, guys, I'll be right back. You back on?
Oh yeah, I'm on.
Okay, guys, I'm getting ready to brown the toast, or brown the bread, or toast the bread, and right now I probably got approximately a tablespoon and a half of butter in there. Maybe put a little bit more. Show you guys how I do it. Usually I try to put enough. And this is some pure butter I'm using here. I didn't know if I was gonna have enough, because I'm going to toast all sides. So what I do, guys, I just take it and rub some. Can you see me, sir? Rub some of that butter on that side. Flip it over on that side. Rub some on that side. I think I'm just gonna make 2 sandwiches, and I'll make the other one later on. If you think that'll be enough for the thumbnail.
It should be.
Okay, guys, I'm pretty sure all you guys know how to grill your toast in a skillet. But like I told you guys, I always got to, I don't assume when it comes to my younger watchers, because I have them as young as 10 years old watching me. And I'm so proud of them, and I really just be thinking of them. But make sure you don't have your burner up that high. I can get enough on this slice. I'm gonna do one more slice, and over here, guys, I got probably about 2 tablespoons of margarine or butter, whichever one you use. And I'm gonna go ahead on and put my onions in there. I'm gonna stick my onions over in there. And I'm going to sprinkle approximately I don't believe that's a half. I don't need lots of salt, but I don't believe that's a half a teaspoon, but you probably need just about a half in there. So you want everything seasoned, guys. And then I'm going to put the pepper. We like the pepper. And guys, you can put any kind of other seasoning and stuff that you like on there to make it your own. Actually, your garlic and your onions and all of that stuff. But I told you guys in earlier videos, Chuck, when it comes to steaks, he don't like too much extra on it. Since I've been using that Montreal, is that Montreal or Montreal? Steak seasoning. He likes that pretty well. But he used to didn't like anything but salt and pepper and butter. Okay, let me check and see. Is my bread set up and toast yet? But you don't want to burn it. Like I say, have your stove cut down on medium high. It's not ready to turn yet. And when I turn, guys, I'm going to go ahead on and just finish it up and then come back once the onions and the bread is toasted, and show you how I'm going to do the meat, guys. This is a very easy sandwich, but absolutely delicious. And guys, I'm gonna put it in, and I got my oven turned on, and once I assemble the sandwich, I will show you what I do the next step. Okay guys, I just be careful when you're rinsing your meat off, because it's thin, it's sliced very thinly, and it's easy to tear. But I just rinse it, then get me a paper towel and just pat through and kind of separate the slices, and then I put a little that soy sauce on it, and that the steak season that you seen with me, that I had over there. And I think I did put a little I put a little olive oil, avocado oil over there. I had the olive oil out, but I said I'll use the avocado. Here I go. Make sure I didn't touch that meat. Excuse me. Talking to burn my bread. That's exactly what I was about to do, but I didn't. Okay guys, you see how the bread is toasted? It's toasted a little uneven on one side because I put the 3 slices and stuff up in there. But guys, that's all to it. I'm going to toast that other side, and then I'm going to toast all 6 slices, because I think that's all the meat I'm going to have for 3 sandwiches. So I'm going to toast all 3 sides the same way that I just did. Just follow that same procedure, and I'm going to take it up and line it over there on my baking sheet, which is what I'm going to use to stick it in the oven for just a few minutes. Okay guys, I'll be right back. You back on?
Uh-huh.
Let me get some of the stuff out of the way. Okay guys, I got the, I'm going to put just a little bit, because Tuck love the butter, and the butter is so good on this. I'm going to put just a drop of this olive oil over in here. And I'm getting ready to put my steaks in here. Like I told you guys, these steaks are very tender. Oh, I just got everything in my way. Would you take that from me, please? Let's try to pick it up. Now it's okay guys if it crumbles up, because most of the time when I'm doing mine, it do. But since I was trying to demonstrate it to you guys, I'm trying to keep it as whole as possible. Rinse my hand out for a minute, guys. I put some stuff over here. Now, I'm in a minute. And I just put that in this out of this one. This one. Okay, let me see what I got in the stove on. Okay guys, this don't take long to cook at all, and you do this just like you would the way you like your steak. If you like your steak medium rare, you just cook it medium rare. Now I normally cook ours about 7 minutes, and when it starts, let me see. I usually try to get all of it in here at one time. Once it starts to cook. Like I say, it's gonna do all of that, guys, but that's fine. The way it's cooking, it's not. Let's see, it's up the garbage. Put it in the sink. I want to. Okay, guys, like I say, I normally cook ours 7 minutes until all red is gone, and that normally gets it. So I'm gonna turn my timer on 7 minutes, and when it's getting about time for it to go off, I will come back and show you guys what it need. If it take long or whatever, I never timed it, but I know it's not long. I mean, I timed it, but I just can't remember. Now my onions and everything is already about sauteed enough. I'm going to sprinkle just a little more black pepper on. Guys, I'm not going to try to hold you guys on for the 7 minutes. I'm going to just wait till it get done. And then I will pop right on, sprinkle a little black pepper on here. So I love this black pepper on his steak with some salt and butter. And I usually, just for good measures, because I told him, I keep telling him that steak season got enough in it, but it don't never be enough in here. So to appease him, I always just sprinkle just a little bit of salt, and that's about all I've sprinkled on there. And he didn't know that, guys, just then, but he always says it's just fine, it's perfect. But now he'll see you didn't have enough salt. He likes salt just like his daddy said. I can't eat much salt. And he don't be eating much salt as he think he is. Now what he sprinkle on there ain't got nothing to do with it. His dad told me one time, he said, I love salt. I said, well, whatever you love, you know. I ain't in the business of trying to tell nobody nothing. Unless they ask. Okay, guys, I'm going to pop off and let this cook. It's got 4 minutes left on it, and I'll be back when the steak is ready and show you how I assemble the sandwiches. Be right back, guys. You back home?
Yeah.
Okay, guys. It's done enough. Can they see in the skillet cook?
Yeah, I can see it.
And this meat is just so tender to it just melts in your mouth. I want you guys to leave me a comment to let me know how many of you guys fixed the and I seen some other kind of steaks that they had trimmed like that. I didn't try it. I know it was some sirloin. It seemed like it was one other kind. I can't think of which one it was. But guys, what I'm going to do, I'm going to stay right here at the stove. Push that on. There the timer go. Now when you fix this sandwich, when you get it all assembled, and like I said, I'm going to put it in the oven for just about a minute and let the cheese melt on it. That's all I'm going to do in it. That don't take but a minute. I'll let you see. Now what I do, now you can put as many pieces of meat on here as you like, guys. But sometimes when I cook a pack and it has some extra meat on here, I always put it on Tux because he's a meat lover. And now, the guys, this meat will save you a whole lot of work. And when you get older like I am, a whole lot of chewing. It's just so tender.
Oh, that looks good. I'm telling you.
Tuck really like this. Ever since I went to I had this sandwich. For me not to be a beef lover, that's what my cousin said. Me and Tuck had went to the restaurant. Okay, this one yours right here, Tuck. Put your pile of meat up there. Okay. I'm not gonna try the food but making another sandwich because usually I only would eat one, and if we have, because normally I make two and put it in the refrigerator, all of this and stuff. I ain't got no burner on over there. It's feeling like it. Did we cut them onions out?
Yes, I cut them off.
Huh. Okay, guys, I'm going to once you get this up there, you can do this either way you want to. You can put your onions next. Did I put that on there? Throw it on there.
Back up, you're blocking the view now.
I'm sorry, but I got to
Okay,
get my
go ahead.
stuff on there. I'll get back out the way so they can see it in a minute. They know that I'm unless my little Destiny be watching me. She see what kids are very smart. She see what Miss May is doing. I'm just piling the onions to your liking. Guys, sometimes I make sure I fix extra onions because these are sweet onions. I don't think they the Vidalias, but they still good. Let's make this sandwich real healthy. I'll show you guys what how we eat this sandwich in our weekly meal. This is gonna be our dinner for today. I can do that stuff now with look at me trying to be stingy with these onions so I can save some for myself. I just love onions like that, guys. Okay. Which way you want to go? Back in the skillet or up on the sandwich? On that much up there. Because I don't put much meat on my sandwiches, so I put it on Tuck sandwich. Just use your hands, because your hands is clean, and get those onions and all of that up there like it's supposed to. Guys, I'm so glad to share this sandwich with you guys. And I'm always copycatting something when I go to a restaurant. Now usually I cut this in. Now this is some deli Swiss here that I really like. I didn't know if I was going to have enough of it. But then when I see my pack, I said, oh, this will be plenty. Okay. I usually cut this. But I'm showing y'all how to just make this sandwich just as simple. I done told you you don't make too big a deal. As long as you is being clean and preparing your food for your family, and we all know the love that you put into it when you prepare food for your family. They don't have to eat somebody else's cooking. You know that's good. That's what soul food is all about. Whatever you have is soul food. When you are preparing home cooked food for your family, that's less preservatives. I'm gonna put a little extra on me some cheese. For We'll put a little extra on mine. That'll be okay. Let's put it on there. Like, this is your sandwich. Make it just like you want to. Guys, and here is the other 3 that I toasted. It's going to go on the top of that. Now, let me get this in the stove. And, because I'm going to have to move something around. I can't show y'all that. So, let me get it on in the stove. Move it around to get my waiter in here. And then I'll bring it out and show you guys what it looked like once I melt the cheese, guys. I'll be right back. Okay. Put that marinade. Okay, guys, I just took it out the oven had it on low broil, and I kept it in there for probably about a minute. And this is the finished product. And guys, I got marinades on this side of Tuck the side. He wanted a little marinades on one side of his bread. Like I told you, you can put on there, put on there whatever you want. You can even put some steak sauce on it. But it'd be just fine to me. So guys, I'm gonna go ahead on and assemble this sandwich and take get ready to take a thumbnail, and I'll be back, guys, at the end of the video. Be right back. In out the video. Okay, guys, this is the finished product of the ribeye sandwich. Let me repeat that. The delicious ribeye sandwich. Guys, there's nothing more that I can tell you about this sandwich. It will speak for itself. And if you try it, I want you to let me know. Because the meat is absolutely, it's real tender, real delicious. And you cook it to your liking and all of that. And then you can put whatever condiments that you want on your sandwich. But, and then you choose what type of bread. Like I said, that's when I showed you guys what type of bread I use. Which is so good. I love that bread. I'm becoming a bread lover. And I just showed you what it looked like open. Now this is the way I eat mine, guys. I do not, it has the sauteed onions on it and that ribeye steak. And I don't put, and usually I don't like no type of dry bread, but because it has that butter on it and it's butter bread, I don't put anything else on it. That's all I put on it. Now the first time I tried the sandwich at a restaurant, I put a little steak sauce on it, which was delicious. But then I put it on just on the one half, and then I didn't put it on the other half. And then I was like, I don't know which one the best. So, if you want to put some steak sauce on it, or just like Tuck decided to put mayo, want me to put mayo on one side of his. And that's fine. So guys, I'm going to go ahead on and end this video. And remember to give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment. Share out my video if you want your friends to know of something good too. Share guys. I share with you guys. And I would like for you to share with your family and friends. Somebody's going to support me. And that's all I have to say. Tuck, you got anything to say?
No, it's a real good sandwich. I think those that try to make those sandwiches are going to be real pleased with if they follow the instructions that you left for them.
Yeah, that I showed them, that I shared with the guys. So guys, I'll be getting ready to start my my next segment. I've been working on it already. That's reason I've been kind of tired. I mean, it's a good tired. I hadn't been out there in the yard like that in so long. And I mean, I am thoroughly enjoying it. I can tell you now that God is already regulating my mind. Because what's going on right now, after I get my bath and say my prayers, at night, I do exactly what we're supposed to do. I put it in the hands of the Lord and I leave it there. Because believe me, He's all well capable of handling it all Himself. And if you, like Tuck said in our Resurrection Sunday dinner, try Jesus. He all right. You try it. No matter what you're going through. I ain't said your life going to be a bed of roses or whatever. But you try Jesus and develop a relationship with Him and learn how to rightly divide the word and learn the Bible for yourself. He said, study to show thyself approved. And he have given man the ability to put all kind of learning tools out there, because I might have told you guys this in another video. When my son and daughter went off to college, I gave them a student study Bible, and then if I have some close friends and I know their children love the Lord, I usually give them that for a gift. And I had one of a young lady that was in my life, and she got married and all that. I have never did the International Bible, but I had asked her, when somebody asks you what you want for a gift, you know you can tell them. I asked her what did she want for a gift, because I know she was getting a little everything, and she told me she wanted that International Bible. And I went to the Bible store and I purchased her that Bible, and I kind of looked through Bibles while I was in the store. It's
You went
like
to the bookstore, the bookstore.
yeah, the Christian bookstore. And I purchased that Bible, and I was looking at it, and I was, when I was in there, the lady was showing me one that was on display, and I was reading all the way through it, and I was like, it's kind of sort of the same thing, but they do a lot of unnecessary word changing. Why change something? Why fix something that is not broken? I know I myself, I ain't talking about nobody else, I use this King James Version of the Holy Bible as my instruction for life, as to how to live. And I learned what all the books and stuff is all about, because some people mix it up. They'll do apples when it's oranges. What instruction was God given at that time? Is it about your marriage? Is it about raising your kids? Is it about how you're conducting yourself out in your community? How you treat somebody? You stay over in the content that you're in. Don't try to mix it up, because I know. And when you do it like that, guys, you will see. When you will learn when you are someplace when somebody was like, that ain't what I got out of it. Not saying you're doing that, but I said that's helping you. You're not going to say that, but that's what they got, and that's what you may get something totally different. Guys, don't let me start, because when I get outside and start working in the dirt, I plan on talking to you guys, because I'm not doing a tutorial out there. I'm just going to be showing y'all what I'm planning, and then show you guys the process and update y'all as to how it's doing, what it's doing. It may not make it may not, whatever, because I'm just going to use my knowledge that I have for it, because I'm not going through all this here scientists telling you how to grow tomatoes and how, the stuff that they tell you. Now, I don't even put a lot of that stuff in my mind, because I know in the past that I have grown stuff a whole lot different, a totally different way than what some of them directed. But now everything is so different, I may need some of that. So guys, I'm getting ready to end, because this here light is burning me up. I'm about to be sweating like a pig. Now you guys know I said that to know. I know I'm old enough to know pigs and hogs do not sweat. They don't have sweat glands. But it's just something that we say, and it's not it's not a big deal. So remember what I told you guys. Use your common sense. Think positive. And may love you guys. And this here will be in real time. See you guys in my next video. Bye.
Bye, you guys.